So we're back on this gender ideology topic once again. And this one, the title seems a little bit interesting. It is Wesley Hunt shows his kids' food pyramid to argue against gender confirmation surgery for minors. Well, let's see how that is going to correlate.
Back, the chair now recognizes the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Hunt.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, brave ladies, for being here today. I greatly appreciate it, and I admire your bravery in these times. Many of my colleagues on the left like to discuss gender-affirming care and claim that puberty blockers and hormone therapy and sex reassignment surgery are the only ways to treat gender dysphoria. Once a child expresses a feeling of gender dysphoria, instead of questioning the root cause of that feeling, that child will more likely than not be on a fast track to gender reassignment surgery, or otherwise known as genital mutilation. But I want you to imagine something. What would happen if we affirmed every thought that our children have? I'd like to show you a food pyramid. Now I know what you're thinking. This is not the FDA's approved food pyramid, although many of you probably wish it was. This is the food pyramid according to my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old daughters. By the way, in the Hunt house, we don't do Ben & Jerry's. It's Bluebell only. If my children had their way, they would have ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and for every single meal in between. Oh, the wisdom of children. But in a sane country, we know that children are mature enough to make adult decisions that will impact the rest of their lives. That's why we have parents. Children cry for ice cream, but as parents, we have the wisdom to know that ice cream is not in their best interest, particularly their long-term interest. I want to thank my parents, Willie and Diane Hunt. They had 3 children. All 3 of us went to West Point. All 3 of us served our country. All 3 of us earned multiple master's degrees from Ivy League schools. Do you know why? Because my parents did not give in to the thoughts of an adolescent Wesley Hunt. I am a United States congressman because my parents didn't listen to me when I was 8 years old. They raised us. They cared for us. They taught us the ways of being successful people.
They're your parents, not your bodies.
As an adult,
everything
you can do whatever you want with your body and with your own money.
Right.
You're mature, you're fully grown, you can make adult decisions. I'm a combat veteran. I fought for the right for you as an adult to make your own decisions, but in my opinion, children are a different story. It is our obligation to protect them. When it comes to gender dysphoria in children, many in the American medical establishment have absolutely lost their minds. A child will tell their parent they have thoughts of gender dysphoria, and the parent may take that child to a doctor. But the doctor, instead of questioning the root cause of the dysphoria, will instead affirm the child's thoughts and proceed
and put them on puberty blockers.
Gender-affirming care. But as many as my colleagues on the left want you to believe, there isn't widespread agreement on how to treat gender dysphoria. I can assure you that child mutilation is not the answer. In fact, in Finland, Sweden, France, Norway, and the UK are reversing course and asking questions. In the UK, their only national gender clinic for children shut down last year by court order. What do their doctors know that our doctors don't?
Right.
I'm sorry we're here right now. I'm sorry, Miss Cole. We failed you. Miss Scanlon, my daughters are going to watch this.
So Miss Cole, he just mentioned, is Chloe Cole. She's a transitioner. She had gender dysphoria at a very young age, and the doctor affirmed the situation, and they got her healthy body parts mutilated, and she's been coming to Congress to say this has to stop. So that's the person he's referring to.
Because you have become their new hero, and I can assure you that my 4-year-old might watch this. Because you have become their new hero, and I can assure you that my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old daughters will not change in front of biological men. This is ridiculous. I don't care what party you are a part of. If you think that we are all equal and the same biologically, you've literally lost your mind. And when my two daughters work hard in the sport, work hard in their craft to be the best that they can be amongst other women, they will compete against other women. I owe Victoria and Olivia and every other young lady in this country that. If you think I'm wrong, I am not the problem. I can assure you. We have an opportunity in this country to get this right in 2024 so we could stop all of this foolishness. But I cannot thank you ladies enough for bringing this up. I apologize that we live in America where this is happening. But thank God for the American Spirit Fire, and thank God for brave women like you, because it's brave women like you that are going to turn the tide so that future women won't have to suffer in the same way that you have. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. I yield back the rest of my time.
That was good. Yeah, I like how he started. If you were to affirm everything kids say, affirm their food too. They want to eat ice cream every day, morning, afternoon, and night. You can affirm that. I don't know why this is even a discussion. And the people bringing the discussion don't want to hear the entirety of the discussion. We saw a video of, I think Kat Kamak is her name. She was playing basically from a video of a doctor who was talking about this gender affirming care, I believe it's called. So the doctor was sharing some of the details or the implications on how it is still very experimental. And all the Democrats walked away. Like, this is what they want. They are basically saying the government should fund gender affirming care. Kat Kamak played a video of everything involved with gender affirming care, and they walked away. They didn't want to watch it. They literally left. I'm not speculating right now. Usually I tell you I'm speculating, but this one, we saw the video. So it's quite sad. I like when people speak up like this. Chloe Cole has been doing her thing, Riley Gaines, and there is another person also speaking up against it. It's very sad that this is even a discussion in Congress. Like, there are a million things that the American leaders should be talking about. Economy, dollar, unemployment, housing, everything. They could have been talking about anything else, but they're talking about gender affirming care for kids. Some people find this ridiculous. I get people from my comment section in countries like Russia, Africa, when they watch the videos, they're like, how are these people talking about this thing? Like, what is this nonsense they are talking about? Like, people cannot relate. Matt Walsh went to Africa and was asking people about, I think he asked if a woman can have a penis. The people in Africa did not understand. Like, they could not comprehend. Their brain could not fathom what he was saying. They looked at him like he was stupid. Well, I'm talking a lot. Let's end the video. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a very wonderful day. Peace. I made this bed on my own.